So, Murky Dismal, I hope you're not back to your old ways again. I hope you're not coming up with goals to put gloom over every world that God has made. You gotta believe me, Rainbow Brite. I haven't gone back on my word. I haven't gone back putting gloom on anything. I haven't done any of that. Well, so that's good to know. You know, because because the truth is I spent 40 years, well, even most likely 41 years of dealing with that. And I'm happy and I hope that you're not going back to your old ways again. Well, look, Rainbow Brite, I'm not the purple pie man or the purple cake man or whatever his name is, where he says, "Oh, I'm going to be good," and then the next day he shifts on you. And I know there's a lot of folks in this world that they don't shift, they choose not to shift. Hey, but I did. You got to give me that. Yeah, I do got to give you that, I guess. So, did I ever? I think I did tell you the saga behind my hatred of cast and light and brightness. Yes, you did tell me about how you were drawing on the walls of your house when you were growing up. And you were having a fun time with it. And your mother was doing the dishes, because I guess it was after evening meal or whatever. And she came in and saw saw the sty that you did on the wall. And then she told you that you had to clean it up. And she said she didn't care if it took all day to do it or you took all your life. And somehow you took it the wrong way. Yeah, I did take it the wrong way. You were right, Rainbow Brite, I did. I had to spend almost all evening cleaning all that up. And after I cleaned it up, I had a hatred for cast light and brightness. Now it was bad to me because I had to clean it up. So I packed up all my drawing tools, all my casting tools, threw them out or gave them away. I don't forget what I did. And then I fought that when she said my whole life, I fought that meant take cast light and brightness out of everything I saw. And I took that to heart. Sadly, for 41 years, I took that to heart. Well, I want to know, Twink says, how did you end up meeting the King of Shadows? Oh, I know how he met the King of Shadows. He came from Earth and came to Rainbow Land. Well, it wasn't Rainbow Land then. And the King of Shadows needed a first wicker. Someone to help him keep the shadows and keep the gloom around. And that's how he met me. Yeah. That's how it happened, Lurky. You're right. And somehow, after all these years, my friend, you still haven't binded those shoes. Yeah, I seeked those shoes one day when I was out. I don't know who they were. And I seek to want to give them back. But I could never seek the ones who owned the shoes. So after asking if anyone lost a pair of shoes and everyone saying, "No, Lurky, we don't know, we'll let you know," and no one never came to get the shoes back, so after a long time went, I ended up taking them in. And I don't know how to bind them. Well, Rainbow Brite says, you can always learn how to bind your shoes, It's a skill that some folks are good at. And if you put some time and thought into it, you could learn the skill too. Well, it's good to know that you're all doing very well, and I don't have to worry about, fighting gloom again. Well, I'm always still fighting evil. Folks that always wish to take the cast light and brightness away. So I'm always going to be dealing with that. Yeah, I'm frightened. So. I'm a frightened so. Rainbow. I believe it always will be that way. That we'll always be fighting evil in one way or another. There always will be those who want to take the cast and light and brightness out of the world. You got that right, Twink. That's the way the world is. There's good and evil in it. And sometimes it's hard to know where the evil is and where the good is. Well, I gotta get going, Rainbow Brite. I got things to do in the hells, Yeah, we got things to do in the hells, whatever those things happen to be. Well, all right. It's good seeing you, Merkwell. Good seeing you, Lurky. Take care. Well, you do the same.